Here we go. Good morning, good evening. Welcome to the weekly music stream. For some reason my mute button doesn't work today. Who knows why. But yeah, I still can use OBS itself to unmute, so that's good. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's quite beautiful outside today. Although, don't let yourself be fooled. It's currently 3 degrees outside. Well, 3 degrees Celsius, which is roughly 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's pretty fresh. But it's a nice start because we had a week of constant raining. So seeing the blue sky again is a nice change of pace. And here we go. Welcome! For those that don't know me, I'm Miingno Star in game, or just Miingno in real life. I do these streams every week where I showcase new music that has been made by fans, new cover music for Final Fantasy XIV, or other games. There will be some different music this week as well. I do this just because there are so many amazing artists out there that need to have a platform and that need to be shown a lot more for their hard work. They need to be rewarded, and that's why I'm trying to sum up everything that happened this week musically and then showcase it during these streams. Usually roughly an hour, a bit more. Also, I started to do some news at the beginning in the introduction. So let's start with that. I wanted to make a stinger, but I still don't have one. There aren't too many special news this week. One I already teased last week. It's the release of, I have it over here, the Pulse album. It's out now. The Pulse Deluxe Album Volume 2. Sorry, Remix Album Volume 2 Deluxe Edition. That's the correct term. Pulse Remix Album Volume 2 Deluxe Edition. It features 15 tracks. I think there are about 3 or 4 new ones. It basically combines the Remix Album Volume 2 1 and 2. They made 2 different CDs there, and then they added a few new tracks. It looks really nice, really shiny. That one is out now, and you can buy it. Let's put it back here. Can hardly see it. Maybe like that. You can buy it in the official Square Enix store, where it's incredibly, but it's not expensive, the CD itself, but the shipping is horribly expensive, overpriced and slow. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's badly the truth, at least for my country. There are also other sites, like I'm usually getting mine from CD Japan. Shipping is also slightly expensive because it's coming from Japan itself, but usually it's cheaper to ship it to me from Japan than to ship it from Square Enix Europe, which is France right next door, in this direction. It's cheaper usually to get it from Japan than from France, and it's usually faster because I got this CD on Wednesday, the day it got released in Japan. which is crazy to think that it arrived at the same day that it got released in Japan. So, just an option. There are usually other sites to get these things from. Second small news entry this week. Finally, on streaming platforms, for example YouTube Music, you cannot see my cursor, but the Primal's Life in Japan Beyond the Shadow. Yeah, I can't really see my cursor, but the Primal's Life in Japan Beyond the Shadow and the Primal's Septor 2018 Trial by Shadow are now also available on streaming platforms. So be it on YouTube Music that I'm using or showcasing here, or be it on Spotify or any other streaming platforms, they are now available there as well for you to listen to. Really nice and surprising news this week that I got. So, now there is currently a live stream running. This one here, it just is starting up now from the Tokyo Games Show. The FFXIV and Monster Hunter Wilds collaboration live stream. I will not look at that one yet right now because I don't want to be spoiled by the mechanics that will follow in the fight later. Also, this stream most probably won't be translated into English right now. I'm sure there will be some translations afterwards available. So just listening to people talking Japanese, I could understand some things. I am still learning Japanese, but I'm not sure I could understand everything that they will tell or they will say. So I'm gonna refrain from post-streaming that one. But I will... And maybe I will take a peek later, but not right now. So let's turn that one off again. There we go. And let's head into what we are actually here, or I'm actually here for. It's the amazing new music that got released this week, although I also have some older tracks and a special theme for today. Let's say it that way. And because it's quite boring to just watch me videos, I will be playing FFXIV in the background. I'm still going through all the shared fates here for Dawn Trail. I will probably finish Heritage Found today, that's the goal. Now it's 20 of 40 on rank 3, so it just means 20 fates left to do until I have Heritage Found done, and then it will be to move on to Living Memory as the final zone. So then, let's get this started. I'm gonna turn the in-game music completely off because I don't want it to interrupt the reaction for the amazing music. Although this first one is amazing, nonetheless, but it's not new. This one has been released a year ago. I just didn't get to it to showcase it yet. It's an idea by Albaer, the musician. What a fate theme in Coerthas might sound like. He creates some special ideas what certain themes in certain conditions could sound like. And as you may know, Realm Reborn usually actually has multiple battle tracks, but there are no fate themes, obviously. It's always the same battle track of the region as the theme during Fates. And he thought, hey, what could a fate theme, there we go, in Coerthas sound like? And yeah, let's listen to what he came up with. have heard this track before, therefore it's not new for me, it's not a new reaction, but well, let's give it a listen. Because he deserves more views. It's only at 1k, 1.6k views, he deserves a lot more. So, let's go. You should be able to hear or recognize the Coerthas theme in the background. At least I do. Or rather the theme from Ishgard. Really enjoy the counter melody he created there. That's really big. And here it will repeat. A really big and grand theme. Amazing work, as always, from Albaer. Oh, it was enough. Good. The next track here is from a list or set of tracks that got released by Miingno a few weeks ago. They released, I think, 6 or 7 tracks at the same time. And just to space it out over not to show too many at the same time or showcase too many at the same time, I space it out now over a few weeks. And this one now is the final track that they created. It's a cappella versions of Final Fantasy XIV tracks. And today, as the final one, we will listen to Sephiroth. Which, by the way, also has a nice new version. At least I think it's new on the Pulse album. So we go, Miingno with Sephiroth as an a cappella track. Really nice effects there.
The edge is calling tonight. The edge is calling tonight. The sun is setting, darkness taking over. Attack with chaos and you press to the nines.
And I'm always impressed by Oeth and how clean and clear the voice is. Very dry mix, almost no reverb at all, which is very brave. And it works, it sounds great.
That one leaves you to die. And
Yeah.
that she leaves you to die.
Sun is rising.
And that she leaves you to die. You
Ooh,
fall
nice.
slumber when the world comes tumbling down. Sweet dreams, baby, sleep tight. Retreat, relax, and flee from what you do not see.
Gorgeous harmonies in the background.
Turn away to someday. Find the end and the beginning. The faith that feeds the unbelieving. It's tightening on to start the bleeding. Say my name, say my name. Sephiroth. And let the evil inside. And then you let it inside.
Nice raspy voice.
You let it inside. You let it eat you till there's nothing left at all. Till you can feel that you are truly alive. What is gold always glitters, but it still comes with an unpayable price. Getting out upon stagnant waters, but still you're waiting for a turn in the tide. You are the light at the end of the tunnel, the empty void where the serpent lies. Where the serpent lies. Where the serpent lies. The ages grace and the manners of access. They must be scolded that the devil strives. Retreat, relax, and meditate. Flee from what you do not see. Concede your mind into the fiend. Turn away, dead someday. I'm the end and the beginning. The drug that gives the
Both impressive and slightly funny sometimes due to the amount of weird sounds.
Sephiroth.
It's more impressive than just funny. I hope you will forgive me for saying it's funny. I really like these covers, and I hope they will create more in the future. Really fun to listen to them. Now there aren't many fates going on right now. I wonder why. I hope more will show up. Now I just had to check something on my phone because the next 3 tracks all have a certain theme, and that theme is the Final Fantasy Tactics remake that will be released, and that's what I had to check real quick. Next Tuesday, on the 30th of September, we will get the remake, and obviously a lot of creators that usually do Final Fantasy XIV music stepped in and also made some of Final Fantasy XIV cover music, also made now some Final Fantasy Tactics cover tracks. All 3 that I will show you now are tracks that also do exist in Final Fantasy XIV, funnily, during the Ivalice Raid series. So you will probably recognize the tunes. Obviously this time they are the originals, although they are pretty original in 14 as well, similar to the Final Fantasy 11 crossover that we have right now, which is purely the same tracks from 11. It's also ones from Tactics and from Final Fantasy 12 that got released in the Ivalice series are pretty much unchanged. But anyway, starting to ramble. These tracks now from Final Fantasy Tactics are here for the release again for next week. I should have checked all the platforms that it will be released on. On Switch, PlayStation 5, PC, I think there are more. Probably Xbox as well, and Steam, yeah. Pretty much all, everywhere. I should have checked that before, but I only now thought about looking it up. I don't know myself if I will also give it a go, probably not on release. Because I have other things to take care of, and I don't really need another game to disturb me from the other stuff I should be doing. I did play the original games back in the day on Game Boy Advance and on PlayStation Portable, so it will be a renaissance for me when I get to them. And now, to start it off, it will be, or it's obviously the best to start with the opening of Final Fantasy Tactics, performed here by John Oeth guitar. I think it has a name, the opening. It just says opening here. I think there's a different name for this track. I don't know it right now. We'll have to look it up later to add it into the timestamps in the YouTube VOD down below. So here we go, the opening from Final Fantasy Tactics by John Oeth guitar, played on classical guitar. Let's go. Listen to his cover yet, by the way. Just a short one, but very nice. Really nice cover. Next on the list, we have Ferdk with his cover of Precipitous Combat, Battle on the Bridge. Again, from Final Fantasy Tactics. Let's go. As you probably can guess, also in 14. Very crazy strings. Leaves on brass in my left ear. Right. Really nice mix. sounds nice. And we'll get a solo. Nice guitar too. He is fast. Somehow, how do they work so nicely together, guitar and brass? Very interesting. Oh, there we go. And now, third theme from Final Fantasy Tactics by Husky, by the Geek, Trisection. And you will recognize that one from Final Fantasy XIV as well. Let's go! That up measure by 4, which I obviously adore as a drummer. I adore up measures. Nice break. My finger already hurts just by looking at that one. I'm not used to guitar strings still. Such amazing covers of these tracks. And Husky mentioned that he will do a lot more tactics tracks over the next few weeks while the game is freshly released to ride the hype. So we will probably hear a few more from him. Now let's go back to Nier, actually. The next track on my list I found this morning. Interestingly, in the YouTube search, lately, I have mentioned that before, lately I have really big trouble in the YouTube search algorithm. It shouldn't be an algorithm. I'm searching for the latest releases chronologically, so there should not be an algorithm telling me what I want to see, but it still does. It hides tracks, a lot of tracks, and only shows me what it wants to showcase. So I'm also using other means now to search for new music. It doesn't always work well, and this track here is proof of that. It got released a week ago, but only this morning I found it in my YouTube search results. It's a cover from the boss theme in the Cockpit Factory in Final Fantasy XIV. The weight of the world mixed with what's it called again? Heaven's Turn? No, not Heaven's Turn. Doesn't say here. It's just the Weight of the World prelude version. It has different. Turn of the Heavens. That's the name of the track. And now the sun is really shining in my face. Well, it's nice. I like some sunshine again. It's been a while. So, anyway, here we go. Cockpit Factory Final Boss Theme, Weight of the World by TSXG. Again, I've only found this morning. I have not listened to it yet. Gorgeous brass section. Now strings with call and response. Before here we go, the melody is slowly coming in from Weight of the World. Change. The prelude. Slightly changed. Top note should be at least half, if not a full step higher, or is higher in the original, but it works. Interesting changes there. Almost threatening. with the chords. The chord changes. Short but sweet. I really was surprised when they created this track in 14. I mean, a lot of us were. And we really like Okabe-san for taking his time and creating new tracks for 14. Mixing the two worlds together so beautifully. Which is what I really wish they would have done with the FFXIV raids. Give us some new tracks in there as well. I mean, I like to go back and listen to the original tracks from 11, but there is potential for some new music in there that sadly they didn't want to or couldn't realize. But what I wanted to say actually before playing this track, and what I was starting to mention, is that my YouTube search doesn't really work well lately, and it is completely possible that I am missing amazing tracks that got released just because they don't show up in any of my search results. Therefore, if you know about tracks that I really should be listening to, if you know about artists that I never featured here, it might be because YouTube just doesn't show them to me. So please let me know in the description down below on YouTube what other tracks I should be listening to, what other artists I should include into my rotation of artists to check out. Just so I can truly showcase the amazing people out there that make so beautiful music, or such beautiful music. The next one I have prepared is from a group of musicians that I have featured a few times before. They create amazing music with the performance mode, amazing arrangements, which isn't easy. So even if it sounds like it, or even if they use a program to play it, they still have to arrange it and create it in the background. If they do use a program, I don't know how they create these videos. They still have to arrange them, they still have to make them for the performance mode, make them work. And that's a lot of work that needs to be recognized and that I want to showcase. It's Happy Tunes Shiva, the name of the band, channel, the group. And here we have From the Dragon's Wake, the Seiryu theme performed by them. Let's go. Snare is slightly too late. But you can get used to it. It's a very fast track. recreate. With performance mode. I'm always amazed what you can do in 14. Harps. Really popping off now. Not a lot of fates going on still. And as I'm saying it, there's a new one. Good. Half time, pushing back. Very nice change. Really gorgeous cover. I really like that one. Fast-paced and quite beautiful. The next two tracks are the same track, basically, but arranged very, very differently to each other. It's Athena, the Tireless one. The first track will be a beautiful piano cover. The second you will hear afterwards. So yeah, let's just dive in. Athena, Tireless one by Clef Heima on piano. Let's go. Ooh. Very nice piano sound. Lo-fi. I didn't think... Didn't listen to this one yet, so I had no idea that it would change this way. synths. And really nice video as well. Slight changes to the original, but it fits perfectly in this version. And the slight detune, as we know from lo-fi music. Rare that there are so few mates. But it allows me to listen to some more music. Completely major there. Beautiful cover of Athena Tireless 1. And if I would have read the whole title, it says lo-fi piano cover. Really nice. And by the way, all the tracks that I am listening to today, I will add into a playlist that is linked down in the description on the YouTube VOD. I will add them there after the stream is done. Although it might take a moment to add them and add the timestamps to all the tracks, because after stream is done I will have to head out real quick and won't be back until the evening. So it might take a while until they're in there, but I will add them to the VOD description on YouTube. You can find them yourself and listen to them without me interrupting. And as I said, we will have the same track in two different versions. And I will keep on that because the next is again Athena Tireless 1 as an 8-bit track performed by NathSF. Let's go. Interesting image for Athena. Ooh, those glides. Nice switch up there. The arpeggios of the prelude are not always the same, it's altered, there are layers to that one, or changes, which is really nice. Melody is in there. Some changes. Wonder, did they add the other Pandemonium theme? Will we hear it? Maybe not. No, we have not heard that one. Also in the previous cover. Switch up to the other Pandemonium theme. But nonetheless, beautiful covers both, in their own rights. It was impressive what people can do with essentially the same theme, but into completely different directions. And both work. I have two more prepared. So let's see if they will be enough, or if I will have to load something else afterwards. This first one, or this next one rather, is a pretty short cover. A music box version of What Angel Wakes Me, the Titania battle music. Let's go by R3 Music Box. And obviously now we have 4 fates suddenly. Although only 2 more right here. Short but sweet. Did miss the second and third and fourth part of the track though. But I mean, on a real music box, they couldn't fit more onto it anyway, so really nice. And now the final track that I have prepared for today. It's already a few years old when this one got released. But nonetheless, I still want to showcase it. A cover of Scream by Uxieu. By the way, sorry for any mispronounced names. Let's go. Gorgeous art too. Very calm and heavenly version of the track, or the voice, really rather calm and bright. It works. beautiful cover of Scream. And as you maybe have seen or noticed, I have finished the Fates here in Heritage Found. Let's just get that one. Just now buying some new things that are now available for me. New cards. New question rolls. There we go. Oh! And a new achievement for Triple Triad. Triple Decker 13. Nice. Do I get Steen as well? Sweet. I know I still don't have all of the cards from Post Endwalker. I'm still missing some there. But nice. Good. Yeah. Still a lot of nice cards here that I could get, but oh well. Or this one. Very nice. Okay. So just one zone left. Still a lot of Demi-Atma left to get though. I'm at 5 from here, from Heritage Found. That's good. Also at 5 over here. 7 of those ones, but yeah. I still have some more I can get in Living Memory. And afterwards it will have to be farmed over in the Crescent. What's it called? At the South Horn. Now let's still quickly check out that live stream real quick. Just quickly see what they are doing. Oh, they have the mount. Showcasing it. Yeah, they did show the fight. So if you want to watch the fight, how it will go, you can check out that live stream that they currently have on the Tokyo Game Show, or from the Tokyo Game Show. I quite like this mount. I will definitely try to get this one. And I hope it will be easier to get than Rathalos. Because Rathalos took quite a while to get my hands on him. Let's search. Faster, there we go. Rathalos took quite a while to get. Oh! Another new mount. Okay. Okay, why not? Very interesting. So they have a lot more rewards to get. Really nice. I like that. I mean, there are a lot of rewards in Monster Hunter, so obviously there should be a lot more rewards in Final Fantasy 14 as well. Funny. Do you remember Rathalos? I was farming the tokens. It was easy to farm them as a tank, to get the tank achievement. I was farming the tokens, and I think when I had 49 or 50, the mount dropped. And I managed to roll on the mount, so yeah. So I could use the tokens for other things. For the whole outfits. Maybe I'll take a peek, because I'm now curious. Maybe I'll take a peek at how the battle goes. But I'm gonna do this after my stream, on my own time. Because I'm really not good at predicting attacks and what to do with, or how to react to them. So yeah. So, with that said, I've showcased all the music that I wanted to showcase today. Final Fantasy Tactics will be out next week. I'm sure we will hear more music from that game as well, more covers. And by the way, in the orchestrion list... Okay, no, we can't see it, but there... That might be a bit of a spoiler, but there are... In the online store and bonuses section, you only see the ones that you have unlocked. But we know from certain sources that there are, I think, 4 or 5 tracks in there. I could tell you actually more precisely how many. It's 5 tracks that are from Final Fantasy Tactics. So we are wondering, or I am wondering, if there may be a code in Final Fantasy Tactics to unlock those 5 tracks, or whether they will be tracks that you can buy on the mock, on the online store, not the mock station, on the online store, or in the online store. We will see. But maybe they will have a collaboration, something planned, or they were just included in the game. Just as a small spoiler there, so yeah. Music-wise, very interesting. And also collaboration-wise, very interesting. That there are 5 tracks still to get from Tactics. So then, thank you very much for tuning in. Heritage Found is done. Only Living Memory left that I will tackle next week with more new music. After stream, again, as said, I will link all the tracks down below in the description on the YouTube VOD of the tracks that I listened to today. There's also a playlist where I will add all the tracks to, so you can listen to them on your own time without me talking over it. If you have a track that I need to or should showcase in here that I haven't showcased yet, please let me know in the description, in the comments down below as well on YouTube, so I can check it out and add later. Have a wonderful Sunday. a wonderful rest of the week for those like me whose week start on Monday, not on Sunday. So have a wonderful rest of the week, have a wonderful start of the week for those people that Sunday is the start of the week. And yeah, until we meet again in the next stream. Goodbye. And to finish off, thank you very much to all the people on screen right now, all the subscribers over on Patreon, and all the supporters on Ko-fi. Thank you very, very much for your continued support. And have a wonderful Sunday.